Hello, anyone here? 6 people. Hello, hello 5. How's everyone doing? Hello. Hello, CJ. Thank you for the follow. Got 8 people. Very nice, very nice. How's everyone doing tonight? Everyone having a nice weekend so far? Hello, Monster Ball. Pink Pumpkin Love. CJ. Awesome, very good, CJ. Meh, Pink Pumpkin Love. All right. Am I your only sunshine? That's the question. Hello, Christy Showers. Doing great, just relaxing, getting ready to go live. First time. Are you going live too? Oh, well, good luck to you. And thank you very much. Hola, how are you? Just met for the weekend? Boring night at home? Well, hopefully it's not boring anymore now. Hello, how are you? Beachy Girl 8. Hello. Well, you hear from Gary again. If so, when? You love finding new tarot readers. Well, we love finding new followers. You're being gang stalked. Oof. Yikes. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. Chase Gray. Hello. Good evening. I'm sorry. Kayante Carter. Okay. And then it has this. All right. Oh, I got this here too. Nine of Swords. We're not doing this tonight. We're not doing this tonight. All right. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We got to try something else. We got to get some good energy in here. All right. Let's put this down here. And let's get started. I like my hat. Thank you very much. Hello, Florida. Caress Me. Oh, well, you've been here before, haven't you? That reminds me of that song by Sublime. Hello, Mr. Monopoly. Julie Bright, hello. Okay. All right. Tell you anything about what's going on with you. I don't know that I was planning on really doing any donation type readings. I was just planning on doing a collective. Chances are you'll get something out of it. I only like to generally do like donation type readings if I have, you know, a few of my moderators here. But yeah, chances are just stick around. Chances are you'll get something out of it. Okay. You want to know about me? What do you want to know? Yes, collectives always seem to be the fan favorite. They seem to be, you know, they seem to be pretty good. Hello, Kathy Jean. Yes, yes, yes. Joy forever. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for that. She's a cool cat. Talking about me? Well, thank you. How you got into tarot? First deck, hobbies, pet peeves, and lives. I don't know. He's asleep. My kitty cat's asleep. As usual. I got into tarot a few years ago. I had a pretty massive awakening. I've always been drawn to stuff ever since I was a child. I used to have visitors, you know, as a child and yada, 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 and had paranormal experiences, and I was drawn to tarot. My grandmother was an astrologer. Thank you very much, Mary Griffin. I think I was talking about this last week. For some reason, I feel like I was recently talking about this. I got into a very left brain career. And, you know, during that time, I had a very massive spiritual awakening. It was like the universe was like, no, you're not, you know, you cannot lose contact. You know, I should know your name by now. Age of Anne. In fact, I wanted to make you a moderator last week, and I wasn't able to, and I should have done it before. Thank you so much for the good vibes. Linda. Oh, I did know your name. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm bad with names. Oh my God. Yes, I'm so sorry. But at least I remember you every time. So let me get you just to have you here because I tried to make you a moderator last week. There we go. If you want to be. You're not required to. If you just want to hang out, you know, whatever. You're not required. Okay. Anyway, yeah, and I had like a pretty massive spiritual awakening. I had some very, very serious stuff happen, and you know, it's been hell ever since, and I've been on this journey, and you know, very early in it, I was very much called to tarot again. I tried to do it many, many years ago, like in my late teens, early 20s, but it was so intimidating because there were so many different things that kind of go into it. And I guess spiritually, I wasn't ready, or I was just intimidated. And then one day I picked them up and I pretty much started reading very much immediately. So anyway, Three of Swords. Three of Swords, 97 souls. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. We have 97 wonderful souls in here. Thank you. 94, 93. Ooh. It's all good. Three of Swords. What's with this Three of Swords? Tell me about this. Tell me about this Three of Swords. Why is it here? Thank you for all the follows. Thank you, Megan. 39757. Ray Hall. Josh Wills. Pearly Smart. Hello, Savory Tooth Tiger. Some of these names are so creative. They just bring me such joy. I must know the reason behind that name. All right. All right, let's find out about this Three of Swords. Why is this here? What is this about? What's this in reference to, please? Let's get this started. It's 9:10. You know what? That technically kind of came out in reverse, but when I flipped it, it went upright. You're a chef. Awesome. 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 You see me live. Okay. Immortal Ashes. Thank you. Okay. So there is someone that's feeling a little bit either, well, somebody's feeling very, I'm channeling a song, Kenny Rogers. Take my hand, let's walk through love's door and be free from the world once more. Here's my heart. We can hide today and love the world away. I don't know why that just popped in my head. There's specific lyrics. So, somebody's feeling very, very heartbroken. Oh my God. Somebody's feeling very, very heartbroken. Ooh. Oh man. Okay, hang on. Let me get myself, man, that hurt. Somebody's going through serious heartbreak right now. Oh my gosh. Is it this female? So there's a female energy who is a queen who's feeling very, I mean, it feels like a she. Feminine energy. Doesn't have to be. Somebody's going through severe heartache right now. Okay. It's weird. Looks like there's a hand in her hand. Somebody wants to take somebody's hand. Somebody may want to take somebody's hand in marriage. It's very possible, but for whatever reason, it didn't work out that way. Whoever this person is, they may have, I'm getting something about feathers. Somebody may like feathers. They may have, I'll figure out who it is in just a moment. Oh, thank you. I don't like being hurt, but I get it all. I get it a lot because I feel other people's energies. Man, that was painful. Whoever this person is, something about feathers. Feathers. Will you get your nose? Don't, me. It's like this person doesn't want anyone to know. It's very possible they don't want anyone to know how badly they're hurting. Feathers? A saddle. I don't know what a saddle. Why am I thinking about a saddle? A mane? What? All right. Give me a little bit more on this person. No, we don't want it. This person doesn't want me to talk about it. They don't want, whoever this is, they don't want to talk about it. Do you want to find out? Let's find out who it is that hurt this person. Was that the question? Who is that hurt that person? He's in Maine. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. Woo. Somebody probably, something isn't feeling right. What's the matter? Oh, thank you. My moderator's on it. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I mean, I can always make somebody else. I don't want all that burden on you because I want you to get this reading too. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to dump that on you. I don't know what it is with these scammers. They keep coming in and they're just like, you know, they just load up these lives. So, anyway, this person, it's something about, so we have the High Priestess here, and then you have the Ten of Swords. For me, the Nine of Pentacles is something about being very independent, or maybe somebody feels like they don't need another person, but they really do. They want another person, or and not necessarily that they need, maybe they do need this person, or they feel like they need this person. Somebody may have been a little bit, there is definitely distance as far as, you know, that can be emotional distance, but it can also be physical distance. A lot of times as far as, you know, SEXUAL, tarot, for me, the High Priestess can be, and I'm not incorporating that because I'm not necessarily saying it's that, but I always kind of revert back to that a lot of times about being distance or travel. Could be somebody that like travels at a distance, or maybe even somebody who travels for work, you know. Could even be like spiritual traveling. Oh, okay. Somebody could like the tether. So I'm seeing something about, I'm getting something about that. What do you call it? When you, out of body. Why am I drawing a blank? Somebody may be doing that. Somebody may be very gifted at that. Somebody may be very gifted at, okay. Yes, thank you. Astral, I don't know why I couldn't figure, yes. I don't know why I could not figure that, anyway. That could be, okay, so maybe that could be somebody's secret. That could maybe be somebody's secret. All right. Anyway, I don't know why I had to go down that tangent. That could have been something. All right, why is this important? Why am I picking this up? I don't want to read this. I can't, oh man. Hanged Man. Okay. We're going to push that to the side for a second. There could be someone who probably, you know, this is a little bit different. There could be somebody who connects with people at a distance to kind of like, you know, meet with certain people. And it's mostly just for being physical. Okay. And that's pretty much, you know, and that's basically all it is that they do. And I mean, this could be, I mean, it is the High Priestess, but it could be, High Priestess doesn't always have to be a female. It can be just a, you know, whatever energy. Okay. Is something going on? Oh my gosh. This is getting insane. Oh, wow. We've got 180 people here. I got to find another mod. I can't. She's working her tail off. I got to find another moderator. I am so sorry. My gosh. Oh, thank you so much. I didn't mean to dump that on you. I'm so sorry. I don't know if any of my regulars are here. Any of my other regulars. Five of Pentacles. Okay. Hopefully that'll be good. I'm wondering if one of my other ones will be jumping on. I have one of my Australian ladies. Five of Pentacles. Anyway, man, this kind of threw me all off. Something about this is very, very hidden. Somebody's trying to really, really, you know, block this out. So somebody could have either been, now somebody probably, okay. Somebody may have wanted to deal with somebody, or maybe somebody, they probably tried to hook up with people at distances. Okay. It's something about that, and maybe something never came about, or nothing ever happened, or nothing ever came of it, because we have the Five of Pentacles here. Okay. We still have this Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. All right. And that could be what it is. You know, somebody was probably in a it's like, I'm not getting any younger, something like that. You got the, Six of Swords. Yeah, that's what it is. Somebody maybe, you know, they became very impatient. That's very, very possible too. But there's also something about astral travel or astral projection. you know, hopefully nobody's doing anything, you know, that they shouldn't be doing. Or maybe somebody could just be very, very gifted at that. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't want to kind of dig too much into that. All right. $194 souls. Thank you, everyone. Sun in reverse. Somebody was just hoping for things to turn out a different way than it did. You know, it's kind of like, it's bittersweet. It is what it is. Five of Cups. 5-5. Okay, so hang on. 202 souls. Thank you.
Ruled by Saturn.
You keep sending me. What is going on? Okay, yeah. That's one of my you know, what do you call? Anyway, we got another one coming. Anyway, I'm so sorry. This is like really, something's really, really throwing me off here. So somebody could have been trying to, this is so weird. Somebody could have been trying to pull somebody away, or somebody could have been trying to distract somebody. Maybe somebody was like intentionally trying to distract somebody. Somebody could have even been trying to distract somebody with, you know, SEXUAL advances. It's almost like, I don't know why I'm getting something about that. Somebody could have been cloaked. Why am I getting something about somebody being cloaked? There was a few things I said at the very beginning too, and I feel like they're very, very important. I'm trying not to talk too fast. Okay, something wants me to slow down. Don't talk too fast. Take your time. So, man, what? Is it? Okay. Yeah, something is very, very strange here. What is this energy that's kind of throwing us off? What is this energy that's throwing me and, you know, whoever else? Temperance. Hanged man. Okay. There is, you know what's funny? I felt this, when I posted that, that video a little while ago, I felt felt female angelic presence that was kind of speaking, is kind of what I got. I feel like that presence is still here. That's probably who's telling me to slow down. Because I'm getting, it's like it's just a gentle, elegant woman. It's definitely a female. Okay. What does this have to do with what is this? This is so weird. Tonight is weird. Something is really, really weird. All right. Something about taking your time. Okay, so one person likes to take their time, the other person maybe does not. Okay. There's two different levels, there's two different dimensions. Why am I saying this? Two different dimensions. We're on two different dimensions. A couple people were on two different okay. So let's say one person was, you know, much more active in the pelvic region. So somebody probably, I'm getting something about and I'm not an expert. I'm not claiming to be anything. I'm just going off what I channel. Okay. And I'm kind of getting locked in on something. I'm getting something, and I kept getting something about the color red. In fact, I got that off of this card right here. I kept thinking about the color red, and now I'm thinking about the root chakra. Somebody I I never talk about this stuff. I'm not an expert on any of it. I don't know. All I know is what I'm being told right now. I'm being shown. I'm being shown like a diagram of a body, and I'm seeing like the chakras, and the red is like flaming. It's like, so it's either, it's an overactive. I don't know about any of this stuff. Believe me, I don't know about, all I know is what I'm getting is somebody's area down here is overactive. It is imbalanced. I'm not necessarily getting anything about inflammation or anything like that. It's just the chakra is out of balance. It's overactive. I don't know what you do about any of that stuff. I don't generally, it's not my, I read tarot. I'm very spiritual, but I haven't gotten into that stuff yet. So I'm not claiming anything. All I'm saying is that's what I'm being shown. I'm actually literally seeing, it's like, it's over. So somebody could have been really coming at another person with those emotions. It is imbalanced. It is imbalanced. It is imbalanced. And that could have been what it was. This angelic presence could have been doing something behind the scenes in order to slow things down. Was doing things behind the scenes in order to slow things down. Okay. All right. I'm feeling it. It's kind of lightening up now. Okay. Whew. All right. There we go. You've had high energy around that. I don't know about, I'm not an expert on any of that stuff. I don't know much about that. I'm not even going to try to pretend. Maybe like do some research on that stuff. For me, the only thing that I've ever done in the past is I'm very big on sound frequencies. Oh. I can feel it now. Okay. I don't know that I want to keep diving into this energy. Don't know that I want to keep diving into this energy, I'll tell you that. Ace of Swords. What is this Ace of Swords? Somebody's just heavily on another person's mind. They're not ready for something to end. Somebody's not ready for something to end. Okay? But also, somebody may even be feeling like they're going through like a string of bad luck. Somebody may be having a change of heart. Somebody may be having, you know, something is going on. Somebody could have been very impulsive, especially with this, you know, this cavalier. This knight. Somebody could, oh, I can't show that card. Somebody could have been very, very impulsive. And they maybe did something quickly on a whim. And they probably want to communicate that now, and they're not really sure how or what to do in reference to that. But somebody just technically isn't ready to close a door. I don't know. Somebody may have wanted... Somebody may have just wanted to see what it was like to kind of hit it with someone. Okay. Almost like somebody would have been able to make a determination. So I don't know if it ever got physical with some people, or maybe for some, maybe somebody only wanted that. It's possible. Seven of Swords. Clarify this. Eight of Wands. Ten of Swords. 206 souls. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here. It's the Nine of Wands. It's the Nine of Wands. That's exactly what it is. I'm sorry. In this deck, I don't know why. It's just like, usually in Roman, it's X and I is a 9. But in some decks, here and there, they do the 5 with the 4. And that's threw me off. I thought it was an 8. It's technically a 9. Okay. That's it. Somebody either went through, I feel like somebody could be feeling it right now, you know, a severe heartache, heartbreak. And somebody probably really does want to kind of reach out to another person. Somebody could have an S in their name, one of their initials could have an S. I'm getting something again about feathers or a wing. I'm getting that again. Somebody probably liked to make a lot of jokes. Okay. Somebody might have been like a little prankster, a little trickster. May have had a very good sense of humor, a very sharp analytical mind. I feel like as though somebody was starting to learn to use the sword. Somebody was starting to learn to use the sword. I don't know if any of this is making sense, so take from it whatever it is. These are just the messages as they're coming in. Okay? Somebody is learning to use their sword. Or maybe they need to learn to use it properly. Meaning either learning to use the sword could be, you know, swords or, you know, mental or speaking, being how to be vocal. So somebody needing either learning to use the sword or needing to learn to use the sword, meaning how to figure out how to kind of like conflict resolution. I don't know where that came from. Yeah. Somebody needs to figure that out. They need to figure out how to navigate through conflict a little bit better, but also the way that they speak. Somebody needs to learn how to speak better and not go off on a whim and lose their temper too quickly. And that could be, I mean, it could be for whoever, you know. I'm not going to pin it on one person, you know. That's what I'm getting. That's what I have with this. However, whoever this is in this situation, something was to wrap it up. Something's like, let's wrap this up, you know. Let's just kind of like let this go, at least for now. I feel something kind of like starting to go away a little bit, but somebody definitely still feels probably very, very hurt. Somebody just needs to learn how to kind of, you know, not be as, you know, whatever with their communication. Okay. The communication's in the upright. Somebody does want to talk. All right. But, you know, I don't know. Just leave it up in the air for now. You know, whatever it is, it's both. I mean, it could very well be mutual. You know, it very well could be mutual. Okay. So just wait and see how things go. All right. Let's move on. Man, that was a weird reading. I went everywhere with that. Still very hurt. Oh man, I tell you, I felt that heartbreak when I'm so done. I'm so done feeling heartbreak. I've suffered enough in my life to where it's like, you know, I also have to suffer other people's too. I'm sick of that. I'm done. I'm done. 200 souls. Thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you to the moderators. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Linda, I will take care of you. You message me maybe tomorrow on IG or whatever, or wherever, and I'll take care of you for everything that you did for me tonight. Okay, because I really do appreciate you. All right, I appreciate everyone. Yeah. There she's crafty. There's mother girl. There's my girl. I wasn't planning on doing any donation reading tonight. Okay. Let's see. Let's get a different collection. Thank you, Cosmic Rays. It's very nice of you. Thank you. Yes, you can email me or contact me on IG. I actually did open it up where I could have people contact me through DM here on TikTok, but I was getting so many spam messages and I was getting all this stuff, and I was just like, I gotta shut it down again. You know, I like to keep it open, but I can't. So Instagram. Okay. You can message me on Instagram. If you go onto my profile on TikTok, there's going to be that little Instagram icon. You click on that icon, and it'll take you. Then there's going to be a pop-up at the bottom of the screen, and you can either click to go to my YouTube channel or to go to Instagram. Don't have IG. No harm, no foul. I'm not a fan really of IG. I only keep it open for whatever reasons, but you know, I kind of still have to try to build up somewhere on that platform too. It's not really my favorite. I don't want to talk bad about it, but it's not my thing. Well, it might be time to break out of that dinosaur shell. You don't even know what that is. Your son is telling you about it last night. Oh, Instagram? It's like another social media platform. It's similar to like Facebook, but it's a little different. Okay. Ace of Cups in reverse. Come on, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. Three of Cups. It's still the same energy. It's still the same energy. Let me clear this out. Give me a second. I want to clear out that energy. Okay. 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 My decks are kind of shuffling weird tonight. Okay. Okay. 149 souls. Thank you, everyone. The World and Temperance. World Peace. I like that. I like that. World Peace. World Peace. Where are we going with this? I like this. I have never had that reading ever pop up. And I don't want to let that one go. Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. It's not too hard to achieve. Oh, there's too much to do. Not everyone wants to work together. We know this, yes. Yes. That's literally what the cards are telling me. Six of Pentacles. Literally is what the cards are telling me. Okay. My sense of humor wants to get the better of me, so I don't want to be disrespectful. I'm just thanking the message. Because I can be very sarcastic, and I don't want to be. Okay, so what's... There's someone who's very much a humanitarian. It's time to get to work on something. I don't want to get into Ace of Wands, Devil, Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Cups. And then we have the Knight at the bottom. Knight of Cups at the bottom. No, I can't get into anything too controversial. I can't do that. 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 Okay. This is talking about I can't do that. I can't talk about that. I can't. We know this. All right. Oh, man. that Six of Hazards? Well, somebody who has been very much in control of something. Hang on. What's going to happen to them? Why are these sticking? I keep feeling like somebody that may, I don't have a death card or anything like that, but I keep getting that somebody may go away. All right. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with, namely, one particular person. I'm kind of seeing a flash before my eyes, but I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk negative about anyone or anything like that. I don't want to get into that part of whatever. I don't want to be labeled on that side of the TikTok. But what I'm seeing is there could be somebody who is very much in control of something. There's going to be some sort of a shift. I'll just put it that way. Something is going to happen. Something could very well be exposed very, very soon. I don't know why I'm getting something about somebody could pass. Somebody could pass. I don't want to dig too much into this. This is getting a little bit strange. Okay? But somebody definitely could pass. All right? I'm seeing it as a transition from one world to the next, meaning pass like death, even though I don't have the death card. I'm seeing it like that. And that's what I'm actually hearing. I'm being told that. But I don't have it anywhere in these cards. Somebody has already passed. That's why it's not showing in the cards. Son of a... Yes. Somebody who has been in control or whatever has already passed. Somebody's hiding the fact. Anyone ever see the movie Dave? I don't want to say that. I don't want to get into this. Anybody ever see the movie Dave with Kevin? Sigourney Weaver was the first lady. Kevin. Is that his name? Kevin Kline? Okay. Look up the movie Dave. Okay? Look up the movie Dave where he's... I don't want to say anything else. I'm not saying that that's who this is. But that's what's being shown to me as in metaphoric. I'm not saying that. I'm not claiming anything. However, there is someone who is probably very important. And I mean on a very large scale. Okay? Somebody's going to be caught with something. I don't like to talk too much. And I know I sound strange saying all of this. I feel as though somebody's trying to keep things quiet. There could be there's trouble in paradise. There's trouble in paradise. So there could be some, these are like big. This is like big. Okay. Someone has passed and we don't know about it because they're hiding that. Because if something happened where somebody found out that this person is gone, it would cause a lot of problems. Okay. Could probably even cause a lot of panic or whatever. Just know that that person's already gone. There could be even like a stand-in. I'll just put it that way. There could be like a stand-in right now. But that's what I got. All right. I don't like getting into any of that kind of stuff. I don't go down those rabbit holes. Anyway, there could be something that kind of comes out. And I feel like they've done this a few times. But this is on a really, really big scale. This is like world. Okay. But that's what that Seven of Swords is. Okay. Somebody may have even... No, I'm not going to say that. I don't want to get into that. It could even be, and I don't want to get political, so please, nothing political. Please do not, please don't put any of that. Please don't put any of that in here. No disrespect or whatever, but but I was getting ready to say something. They've done it before. So whoever this person is, they may have known how to bring peace. They may have created peace someplace. There's also somebody who is trying to create peace. Somebody's trying to get rid of that person. Somebody's trying to get rid of that person. They may have already gotten rid of that person. I don't like talking about this. Anyway, I don't like to get into that. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. I don't want to do that. All right. Let's see if this deck is ready. This deck is ready to behave. Are we ready to behave? 160 souls. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Oh, I see that I've gotten some gifters. Thank you so much. It's very, very nice of you. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very, very much. Okay. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Yeah. We can definitely use a different deck. Yeah, I don't want to go down. I don't like... What was that weird noise? Did anyone else hear that? Guess we're going to have another weird night here. Yes, it was a ring. Did you hear that? Yeah, it's what it sounded like. I don't know what that was. Okay. Okay, so what else we need to know? What else is it? Okay. Yeah, that a couple weeks ago. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. A couple weeks ago when I had that, it was like the movie Ghost. I had like all these people here. That was really, really interesting. I've never had that happen before. Such an honor. Okay. I felt very honored. All right, so what do we need? Okay. Judgment. Ace of Wands in reverse. Judgment. There is someone who... Somebody's lost the spark. Somebody has either lost the spark. Maybe someone's, ideas or opinions about another person, could have caused someone to be turned off. Somebody could be very, very turned off about somebody else. But I'm not necessarily sure that the reason I don't really know that it's a very, very fair reason. I don't know if it was a very fair reason, but something happened that kind of turned somebody off. Okay. For others, there could be somebody who, is, I could say it could be a female changing life. It could be. But for me, wands are more phallic and it's in reverse. So it could be so let's say, what's kind of, I'm being reminded of the Golden Girls. The one where the guy that Rose was dating, who was impotent. So I kind of feel bad for whoever this is. And somebody maybe, if there's somebody that could be dealing with another person, they may have a complex about it. Maybe they don't want to express that that's what's going on with them. All right? They don't want to be judged. Yeah. You know, okay, so I'm not an expert in any of this. But there could be somebody who fights a lot, and maybe somebody could be wondering, whoever this is, if this is relationship. If it is, but this is how I'm being shown. You know, technically I don't see anything on the board that would indicate relationship, but I'm being shown. It's like a couple. They may have been together for a long time. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe they're just maybe they're just in their like 40s. Like 40s and like between like 40s and 50s-ish. Whether it's new or whatever, or whether it's a couple that's been together for a long time, they may fight too much, and that could be causing this person's problem, their dysfunction. I'm not making fun of it because it's that can be very devastating to a masculine energy. And I hope no one's making fun of that person because of that. I don't know. There could also be somebody who makes fun of, the size of somebody. Somebody could even be doing that, and that could be why somebody's having, it's kind of sad, I can never understand what that feels like, but, we all have different ways of understanding certain things. So let me get some more on this. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Cups. I think most of my collective, I have such nice, kind, genuine, caring people. We've all had, whatever. We've all been hurt. We all have our, our angry side, but most of my collective, we're all just like, I think we all pretty much agree that that kind of behavior is cruel. So if for some, there could be a new relationship that could be starting. There could be a masculine energy, sometimes women are just like, why aren't you going to ask me out? Well, the person might really, really like you, but they maybe don't want to ask you out. Maybe they're just kind of like, I'm not going to deal, because the fear could be that strong. Okay. And it could have even been something about the past. Maybe they're having some sort of a problem, functioning right now because of, certain traumas that they had gone through in the past. Because I know, at least from experience from, I don't want to say anything, but people that I've known of that, when they argue too much, sometimes that can cause problems, because a lot of it, I believe, from what I've gathered, it was mostly psychological, so it was causing this person's problem. Okay. Now, whoever this is, this Queen of Pentacles, I think it came out in the upright. I'm pretty sure it did. Let me double check, because it came out over here. We have the Two of Cups in reverse, and we have the Knight. Okay. Now, I got all kind of stuff going on. There's all kinds of stuff going on here all of a sudden. Holy moly. It's like either I'm tapping into a whole bunch of different people from the collective, or it's almost like somebody's life flashing before their eyes. Because I'm seeing a whole bunch of different stuff. Like it's like, it reminds me of like a movie when you hit it on fast forward and you hear the words, because the people are talking so fast. It's like on a forward, fast forward, fast forward. What is this? This is very, very confusing. This is confusing. This is really confusing. Why are... So there is someone, we still have that, whoever that person is that was having that issue. And whatever it was that somebody was having an issue about, there could have been somebody that may have made them feel humiliated, whether it was the size or there was just a problem with a dysfunction. Again, right now I'm not getting anything about, well, judgment. It could be like I don't have the death card, but I do have judgment. There could be, well, it could have been somebody may have had an infection. We could just say an infection, and something had gotten cleared up. The judgment in the upright for me is not somebody, it's somebody who gets better. So it could have been something that may have actually cleared. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting something about that, but I feel like somebody maybe wants to alleviate their fears. There could be somebody that maybe had gone through something. Maybe they had met with somebody, or maybe they were afraid to kind of deal with another person because maybe they had something they didn't want to transmit it to another person. Again, I don't have the death card, so I don't think whatever it is, it's probably nothing fatal. It's probably just like a temporary thing. Okay. And if it isn't that, then if it is some sort of a dysfunction, it's only temporary. Man, I don't know why I'm keeping beating. So this is something that's really, really bothering a person. Okay. And this person could be like, man, and back in my day, I used to, I used to just, whatever, but, so this could be something that's really, really bothering this person. I'm not getting any too much about, judgment could be karma. Let's say somebody was like a whatever back in the day. Now they're kind of like having some issues. It could even be something like that. Anyway, somebody may have gotten a scare. However, there is someone that could be dealing with a person, and whoever this person is, they're very nurturing. They're very, very sweet. All right. And they are very, very understanding. So for my gentlemen out there that are having a problem, I feel as though if you could be thinking that somebody may not be very understanding, they will. All right. Excuse me. There is someone who has a tendency, maybe, no, this person's okay. She could. I don't think she's good. She's not going to be like that. No. Whoever this person is, they're not going to be like that. All right. Now, another story. The other story that I'm getting, because I don't want to go off too much. I feel like I kind of cleared that. So whoever that is, just know whoever it is, they're going to be very understanding. Okay. Now, and health is going to start to clear. Health is going to start to get better. There is someone who, if there was a relationship, a breakup, there may have been some sort of a breakup. Okay. Something may have happened. Somebody may have cut somebody off, whatever that is. During that time of somebody's break or cut, they may have, it was like literally right after a breakup, somebody may have hooked up with somebody else, right after a breakup. Okay. So it's like one of them things where it's just like, I don't know. I guess I can't relate to it, but I know a lot of humans do it. But literally, when people break up, they'll just literally like jump right into something or just kind of like hit it or whatever. And it's just like, I'm not going to judge, but I can't relate to it. All right. With that in mind, if there was someone who did that, somebody maybe needs to be very, very careful, because whoever it is that they kind of got with is very, very fertile and could probably get pregnant. Okay. So, if somebody's going to indulge in that behavior, they may want to wrap it up. Okay. Especially with this Ace of Wands in reverse. For me, it just tells me it wasn't safe. It wasn't protected. So it's a very good possibility that somebody could get pregnant. Okay. Because this is a creator. Is there any more that I need to do about this? Somebody may have red hair. The color red has been very prominent tonight. There's somebody that's watching another person. Somebody doesn't know it. They're in the backdrop. There's somebody that's in the backdrop. So it's like, let's say there was a couple people at a club. Let's say it was a couple people at a club. There was somebody that didn't know, or party, or whatever. There was somebody like in the backdrop or in the corner somewhere, and they're like, oh, and they kind of like hid like this, and they're just kind of like watching this person, watching whoever it was do their thing, talking to other people, and this person was just like, oh, they're just kind of like, oh, I can't believe what I'm seeing. Are they really doing that? It's kind of like that. All right. But the person who was, I'm getting the word Mac. I haven't heard that in a long time. What was that? I think I was a kid. Was somebody macking on somebody? Okay, so this person might be, like a very large child. Maybe they grew up in the like late 80s, early 90s, like during the time that I was growing up, and they thought that they were like the Mac dad or something like that. Why am I kidding? I haven't heard that in a long time. I think wasn't that like where did that term come from? Anyway, where did these come from? I don't remember what I just did, but I did have did I shuffle this? Did I shuffle this? I thought I had the Empress here. Anyway, well, yeah. Well, that's what we have. I don't remember shuffling this. This is weird. I just had the Empress here. Where did she go? That is so weird. I know I'm not seeing things. I'm not gaslighting myself. Somebody could have a son. All right. Somebody could have a son. All right. And from going out partying or something like that. Somebody's just like a big child. There could be somebody who's a big child. This kind of took so many different turns. This is like different scenarios that I was getting off of this. Anyway, somebody may find out that, if they broke up with somebody, they kind of temporarily ran off, did something. They think they're the Mac dad. And they may have gotten somebody pregnant, or if not, then, this could be their warning. Don't get involved. Don't do anything. All right. That's what I got with that. Does anyone want me to dig more into this? Or can I move on from this? This was such a strange reading. 131 souls. Thank you, everyone. Should I move on? Okay, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, because I was getting kind of annoyed with this reading for whatever reason. This feels irrelevant. Okay. Mac dad. Okay. So, should we do one more? Shall we do one more? What area should I do? Oh, let's see let's see what's coming this week, or maybe what's good coming this week. Anything good coming this week? I see that right there. Okay. This all feels like love related, or not even necessarily love. See, and that's why I don't like to use these cards on live, but I love using these cards. It's a devil right there. There's a lot of strange energies going on, because I keep getting stuff about, it's like, it doesn't even feel like it's a lot love. It just feels like relationship. Now, the first one, the Heartbreak, that was love. Woo, that hurt. Now this, and the last one I just had was, it's not really like, I don't know. I don't even know what that was. However, this, I know no one wants to hear this. There could be somebody who was in a committed relationship with before. There could be, a reunion, or maybe kind of bumping back into that person. Somebody may see this person as somebody who had been very, very toxic. For some of you whoever this person is, I feel like they're not toxic anymore. Let me double check. This isn't for everyone, but whoever it was, they may have had some toxic ways, or they maybe had some fears. This is narcissistic. Whoever that person was, I feel as though they turned a new leaf in life. They may have become very, very heavily involved in the church, or somebody may have just stopped their evil ways. It's not, I don't know of it being very common without people, you know, being false about it, but whoever this person is, I feel like they legitimately, you know, may have, you know, that gotten that monkey off their back, gotten the monkey off their back, meaning I think that term relates to kicking the habit of something. So somebody may have, you know, beat an addiction. Okay, I'm kind of getting that. Somebody who could have even been very obsessive about something. Now somebody may be having a, you know, maybe bumping back into this person. Okay, there could be an element of fear because of whatever this is. Also, this person may have had a very difficult time keeping somebody away from them. Somebody that probably was not very good for them. So they may have, you know, because I see like somebody who's very defensive with this. Okay, somebody who's very defensive. And you have this wolf trying to get in. Okay, so security. Security. Somebody may either somebody, hold on, this is taking another turn. See, this is the only downfall, at least for me, to doing lives, because I get so many different, you know, messages. Okay. Somebody could have broken into someone's home. So for some, whoever this person was, something may have happened where this person may have had to beef up their security. So they either, you know, let's say they were dealing with somebody who wasn't very good, or maybe they had, you know, let's say they had a friend that was really just kind of shady, and they just kind of like didn't think that their shady friend would ever do anything to hurt them, or to kind of, you know, take advantage of them. Something may have happened where their friend may have broken into their home or something like that, and they had to kind of like, you know, they may have trusted this person. And that could be symbolic. That can just be very metaphoric. Meaning, you know, I, you know, trust you to be a friend of mine, and you betrayed me, or you lied about me, or you talked behind my back. Or, in a literal sense, it could have been somebody who was, you know, dude, you used to have the key to my home. What are you doing in my home? You know, you used to watch my home, you used to house it for me, and you're out driving in my car while I thought you were protecting my place. What are you doing? This is what I'm hearing. This is what I'm getting. Okay. So, you know, it's like, why would you do this to me? The sad thing is a lot of times, and I'm not saying one way or the other, because we all have certain karmas that we have to deal with. So we do whatever it is that we want to do or whatever. But a lot of times, in my experience, other people may have had different experiences. In my experience, whenever I've dealt with people, you know, I've had to kind of realize that I can't have certain people around me because they, you know, eventually I become the prey. Okay. And that could be a lesson that somebody here had learned. All right. Now, this feels like whoever this person is, this feels like, let's say this was somebody that you had dealings with, and they had a friend, or they just had poor, you know, skills of, you know, being friends with certain people. Okay. And that could have caused a lot of problems. And that could have even been part of the breakup. Whoever this person is, they are finding out, you know, they may have had to get rid of that person. And now they may have done some soul searching at some point and been like, you know what, I kind of need to go back and make amends with this person that I really did care about at some point. I want this person to know that whatever. Somebody really could be doing something like that. Okay. Now, if there is someone, there is an element here. I don't know if somebody's thinking about getting a security system. That's what I'm getting, a security system. You know, King of Swords can be like a police officer or something like that. You know, somebody of authority, military or something like that, law. Somebody who probably, you know, carries a weapon for protection. Somebody who's very good at speaking. But, you know, this for me, it'd be like, you know, imagine somebody like trying to break into your home. So there could be something about, guess what? There could be somebody who, this is interesting. Oh. You see what happened? You see what happened? I tell you what I just got. Somebody may actually meet someone who is in law enforcement. So let's say somebody may have an issue, and you know somebody may come out to the house to check to make sure everything's okay, and somebody may actually meet somebody. They may coming to somebody's home. Okay, somebody may even have the hots for an officer that comes to their home. Okay, all right. Yeah, somebody may have a thing for someone in uniform. Whoever this is, I'll tell you this, and that's just my and I have to remove my ego, so I have to make sure. Because if it were me, I would say never date a cop. But I feel like whoever this person is, they're actually a pretty well-to-do person. At least what I'm getting, whoever this person is. Only because, you know, from what I've known in my experience, you know, they cheat. They cheat. They cheat. They cheat. They cheat. They cheat. I don't care what anyone says. They cheat. They cheat. They cheat. They're not faithful. They usually got 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 women. At least the old school guys. Okay. You know, there's government jobs, fire department, police. Trust me. Trust me. However, there are a few here and there. There really are. That are really, really very decent. God-fearing. Okay. Very, very loyal and faithful. Whoever this is, I feel like this person is actually decent. This person is actually very decent. Okay. You thought you would never date one? 138 souls. Look, there it is again. There it is again. Yeah. Officer friendly. Hello, officer. I kind of like this though. You know, don't let somebody else. And sometimes, you know, maybe you don't need to be telling other people about certain things. I feel like as though there could be somebody who talked another person out of dating somebody who could have been in a position like that, you know? Somebody who could have worn a uniform. Somebody may have talked them out of getting involved with this person. Or somebody could. I'll just say that. I'll just say they could. All right. Whoever this, I'm just going to say whoever this person is, they're actually decent. They're very well to do. This person could be divorced. They may have lost a lot during a divorce. Okay. And they could be trying to do something brand new. This is starting to sound like me, for heaven's sake. It's starting to sound like me. Is this me? This sounds like me. You know, it does happen sometimes. Sometimes, this is interesting. I have to remember a lot of times, you know, watching some, you know, certain readings. Sometimes I'll hear, you know, readings where it's just like, oh, so-and-so is coming into your life, yada, yada, yada. And I'll be like, she's describing me. I'm like, all right, so whose life am I going into? So then I got to figure out who it is. And a lot of times, you know, rarely is it romantic. But a lot of times it's just me coming into somebody's life because they need a tarot reading. You know, if that kind of puts something in perspective, you know, that may be something people need to kind of remember and think about. Really, a divorced Virgo. Many of us get divorced. We're a pain. We're a pain to live with. But think of it that way. But this kind of sounds like me. Right. So I'll put it this way. If this person, and that could be why it's reminding me of me. So whoever this person is, they probably really are a decent person. Because I know I'm a decent person. I'm not a slime ball. I don't do any of that kind of stuff. You know, I'm very, very loyal, honest, and dedicated. So I could be seeing this person through my eyes. Okay. So this person probably could be very well still. All right. They may have had a drinking problem at one point. I don't think that they do anymore. Yeah, there could be somebody, you know, a lot of people that were like, you know, you got to get away from that person. No, we don't want you dating that person for whatever reason. We don't want you dealing with that person. You know, it could be a lot of people that were opposing. So if you may not want to tell other people that about this person's, you know, employment or something like that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why it is that some people feel the need to kind of like put their nose into other people's business. A lot of times. If you're on the right side of the law, then what would you even have to worry about? You know? I guess it's kind of like, well, that's kind of a catch-22 too, because, you know, there's things on, you know, there's good and bad everywhere on all sides. There's good and bad on all sides. So I can't say that because, you know, there's corruption here. There's, you know, you do have it. You do have it. So I can't say that. So I kind of understand. I understand, but, you know, not everyone is the same. Not everyone is the same. Not everyone is the same. I'll just put it that way. All right. So, yeah. And there could be somebody that's facing a lot of backlash, you know. I mean, could it be, you know, as far as like a different, you know, I'm getting it's like law enforcement or something like that. I mean, could it be like no, I'm not getting it's something about a different race or anything like that. I'm getting it's somebody that, you know, could be like somebody who wears a uniform. I mean, even military, it could be military. Okay. Well, that's what I'm getting. Whoever this person is, they may have, this really sounds like me, for heaven's sake. May have gone through a lot of stuff and they've done a lot of healing work. All right, this is too weird. This is too weird. I can't say that I've actually done a reading where in the middle of it, I'm like, is this me? No, I think I have. I don't want to sound like I'm lying because maybe I did. I don't know. But never, well, whoever this person is, they remind me of me. I'll put it that way. They could have become quite spiritual and maybe healing or something like that. All right. All right. So what else do we need to know about this? What else do we need to know? Let's give us one more message so we can move on. Yeah. So I mean, it's up to you what you do with it, what you think. You know, whether if you find somebody who, you know, if their employment, it doesn't have to be that profession, but let's say their employment, previous or current, it may cause a problem with, you know, people around you. They may be opposed. This may cause someone to cut that short, cut that person out, where this person probably could be, you know, a very good partner. Yeah, could be a very good partner. And you'll never know. You'll never know. Which is kind of, you know, kind of sucks. But, you can contact me through IG. If you go on my profile, there's that little IG icon, right, like pretty much right at the top, like right under my name and my face and everything. If you touch on that, it'll take you right to my IG. My IG is Become the Star, all lowercase, just like it is on here. My handle on YouTube is just as at Become the Star. Or you can email me, okay? becomethestar1111@gmail.com. Okay, that's how you can contact me about a reading. 7 years self-isolating for healing. Connecting with higher self. Separately from husband. Very, very good. Okay. Anyway, that's what this is. So what would happen? Let's say what would happen if they didn't cut them out. Six, 6. 6 is a feminine energy, fertility. So it could have been something very, very, where there could have been a lot of growth and creativity, creative energy. Okay. 6. Recognition, recognized. Okay. This person, if you were in any kind of turmoil, they could have brought peace to your life. This person could have brought peace to somebody's life. Okay. What numbers stick out to me? As of right now, 6. I don't know what you mean, sweetie. Oh, okay. Yeah. So this person probably could have brought peace to somebody's life. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. All right. Because it's moving away from something bad. This person could have, you know, somebody may have even had to move. Somebody may have had to move. Okay. You got somebody and you have a child right here. You have a child in the boat right there. I'm hearing it again. The Kenny Rogers song. Take my hand, let's walk through love's door. And I'm going to have to hear that song again. Love the World Away. It's called Love the World Away by Kenny Rogers. Oh, God, it's a beautiful song. Anyway. I don't know. Take a chance. You know, whether people need to know your business or not, I don't know. How much influence your, you know, the people that are surrounding you. You know, if you're like me, of course, everyone is not like me. So I can only look at things through my perspective or my perception. If it's me, you know, I actually went through a lot of stuff years ago where I had to, like, you know, so I understand what it's like being in that place where you have to kind of like walk away from a lot of people because too many people kind of control your life or too many people are in your business. So where it's like, you know, I'm like very much, you know, I kind of keep to myself now. And my family they don't really get into my business or tell me how to live or anything like that. But there are other families and such, well, what's left of my family anyway, but there are such families that have a great impact and influence in everything in our lives. So it's unfair for me to say anything as far as what somebody should do, because we're all trying to figure out. It's very, very difficult to just, it's easy for somebody to sit here and be like, yeah, just tell everyone to go F off. Well, it's not that easy. It's not that easy. It's kind of cruel to kind of like, because I understand what that feels like. And some people aren't ready to do that. Just for a person who, may or may not. I mean, not everything is always etched in stone. So, anyway. Because I lived such a happy life after destruction. I'm just kidding, But it's a hard life when you choose those things. Certain things happen. So, but I don't know. Whoever this person is, they're actually decent. So whether you want to take a chance or not, or tell people, say, look, I love you guys. I love my family, but this is my life. I want to date this person, but I don't want to lose you guys either. I think it's kind of like a test to see, how far everyone has evolved and how much people are going to mature. I mean, it's 2023. Some people are still stuck in that old way. So, anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there. I hope everyone got something out of these messages. I kind of went off, like, I was getting so many different messages tonight. So, and it could be for some. I mean, if it is, I didn't want to roll it out because, of course, it is a possibility. But, I mostly got it as far as like, a certain job or, like I kept seeing something like law. Okay. So, okay. Thank you, Steve Marshall. Thank you. Sydney. My cards are in the way. I can't really see what it says. Sydney. Thank you, Sydney. Do they end up dating? It looks like, to me, somebody could have cut it short because of opposition. And that's what it looks like. But these are free will cards. They're not destiny cards. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with. I would think that you are, but I don't know. I don't want anyone to make people think that I'm talking down to them. But you have 22 major arcana cards. So, you have your Fool, you have your Magician, you have your Hierophant, you have the Star, you have the Tower. Those are your major arcana. Okay? Those are destiny cards. Those are fated cards. Those are things that are going to happen. There's nothing that you can do. Okay? All the rest, all the minor arcana, are the action cards. So these are free will cards. So these are not set in stone. What I'm seeing with the free will cards, which can change at any time. These can change at any time. So I remember like when I first started, studying tarot, they were like, the person I learned from was like, the free will cards, if they're in reverse, you can actually put them in the upright. Because telling somebody, they can negate, say, hey, this is what's coming. You could lose a lot of money, but we're going to turn that up. We're going to turn that right side up. Okay? So you're giving them that incentive to change their act and telling them, look, it's up to you. You can change it. You can put this in the upright. Okay? Destiny cards, major arcana, when they're in reverse, you can't put them in the upright. I think that's like one of the only rules that I remember of, because tarot technically doesn't have any real rules. I mean, you could, if you really want to. However, putting this in the upright, chances are it's not going to change the fact that this is what's happening. Does that make sense? Okay. So the act that I saw right here with somebody cutting it out, cutting this person out. They're free will cards, so that can change. All right. So that's going to be a roll of dice. You know, if you're willing to give it a shot and see where it goes. If something doesn't feel right, pull out. You know. But as far as what I'm seeing, I don't see anything bad about this person. And I see someone probably of their own free will maybe shutting down communication with this person because there could be like an influence of people that are anti whatever this is. Okay. Thank you for the follow. Mom-in-law is involved and he isn't. It's like an hourglass flipping. I don't know. Because that would be like time. Flipping an hourglass is like giving yourself more time. Whereas, you know, flipping one of the cards is not really necessarily giving yourself more time. So I'm really, really deep. You're going to make me really, really get philosophical and start thinking about it. Because I wouldn't be with him. Oh, flipping his vehicle. Oh. Changing timelines. That's interesting. Yeah, I could see it like that. Yes. Oh, what is his name? I keep wanting to say Braden. Oh, what's his name? Talks about how there are like different alternate universes waiting for you to take the step forward to go into which door for a different reality. So, you know, changing the timelines, yes. So giving you the choice, that's where tarot comes in. So that would make sense. So I can see it like that, yes. Is that his name, Braden? I can't. Sometimes, especially when I channel, I forget certain things, and I know I sound goofy. I'll get things choppy in snippets, like Morse code. You do it daily when you sense chaos coming. Yeah. Yes. Is it Greg Braden? Yes. Thank you. All right. Oh, 111 souls in here. Thank you, everyone. It's been a very good night. Thank you. For everyone who gave me gifts, thank you so much. It was very, very, very nice of you. Thank you for tuning in and spending a little bit of time with me. Thank you for allowing me to entertain. Thank you for being open and accepting of my messages. Yes, it's Dexter snoring. Yeah. He's staring at me. He's like obsessed with me. He can't take his eyes off me. I know it sounds weird to say, but it literally, I look over at him and he's staring at me, but he's snoring. He's sleeping with his eyes open, staring at me. He's such a strange dog. He's creepy. He's a creepy dog. He's my little creeper. Speaking of which, he loves, I live in an apartment and I'll walk in and out to take, and whenever there's a pretty lady, a good looking woman, he always stops and stares at her and I'm just like, Dexter. And I worry because everyone, I don't want anyone thinking that I'm trying to do anything. You know, I'm just going about my business. But he'll like sit there and stare at everyone. He just stares at people. But if it's like a very pretty lady, you know, or, you know, he just like, and he's trying, I'm just like, dude, what are you doing? He tries to follow me. Like, get your ass over here. He gets me in trouble all the time. I had him out front one day and this woman walks by and she's like, why's your dog grilling me? I was like, Dexter, stop it. You're staring at people. He just stares. Why's your dog grilling me? Sorry, it's nothing personal. It's just, he's just weird. I can't help it. well, it hasn't worked at this point, arranging a date for me. It hasn't worked at this point, so, oh well. Dexter, do better. I have to teach him to walk with a rose in his mouth. All right, I guess that's it. I guess we're done. Yeah. It'd be really creepy if I actually walked around with a rose in my mouth walking my dog. I have such a strange sense of humor. Oh no, I'm really, really tired. Plus I didn't do any like personals tonight for donations. That's okay, Karen. No big deal. Thank you very much. Thank you, Cosmic Ray. All right. 88 souls. We have 88 souls here. All right, everyone. I'm very, very sleepy. Thank you, everyone, for spending Saturday night with me. And have a good night. You missed it. Is it going to YouTube? I might load this up to YouTube. All right. So, all right, everyone. Have a good night. Dog's name is Gracie Gold. I'm walking down the street with her. You do? I get a lot of attention with them. They're like, what kind of dog is that? No one's ever heard of a Basenji. Only a few people. So I get the same thing. Gracie Gold is an awesome... And I love gold. I love the color gold. Yes. That's an awesome name for a dog. All right, everyone. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out with me. Doesn't want to end.